Uh, best. It's like a fish stick. Yeah, for sure. There's definitely something to it being difficult for programmers and developers, and then also like when these games were coming out, like 3D environment games, because this was near the end of the PlayStation, so this a little bit less, but especially like Legend of Zelda, a lot of it was games hadn't really been 3D long enough, so the developers didn't know how to clearly communicate, and we the players definitely were not picking up on what they were putting down. I also because like I forgive the Legend of Zelda water level quite a bit, but there is something to be said for like the raising of water and everything. Like those were fairly difficult puzzles if you know what you're doing. Like even going back, to me those puzzles are rather difficult. So having the whole mindset that don't. I was hoping you'd land on the spike. Hey, thanks for lining up. Okay, I'll just do it myself. I mean, it's hard to communicate what they wanted, so it's just a lot of flipping switches and getting lost. This game, the issue is more of the actual platforming, for me at least. You have a friend? Okay, he was just way down. I was jumping because I was afraid he was gonna hit me with a water bubble. I can jump, just not always well or accurately. Be able to break that at some point. We'll have to be able to drain water or swim. Which I don't I don't fully remember which, but I do remember having the ability to swim. So I'm gonna say it's that one. That's a drop off and no comeback. Is that where I just was? I don't know. I don't feel good about going out there yet, since I know I can't come back. Yes. So I'm assuming that it's not a drain. Oh, found it. So when I was younger, because I'm stupid, I did not realize that you could do this. And so when I was first playing this game, I thought you could climb way past it, because they wanted you to jump off to glide to it. This area, like just this thing right here, was super frustrating for no reason. This area is super frustrating for a very specific reason. please, no. Jump. I can't see. Camera's fucking me. Fuck. Take that, camera. You can't hold me down. Okay. Oh, and that's the little trench I was just in? Is that right? That feels right. No, no, no! Oh. Well, confirmed it was where I was, because I is again. Don't make this about you. This is a mistake. Man, I was all proud of myself for jumping across these without falling. I remember being a kid and these beams, oh dude, these beams by themselves probably took me an hour. I keep meaning, it's like, photo mode is awesome and I want to see these guys. I actually think they're some of the cooler designs. No, you don't. Pop a balloon for good luck. Okay. No, I missed. I missed. I missed. I missed. God, why? Okay, let's do it again. It's really neat, and I love that you can use the photo mode to basically just look at anything you want, and then you can also look at, this is how it used to be, this is how it is now. It's just very it makes me happy. Oh, don't do this. Alright, he's learned his lesson. Talk me off the cliff. Okay. So I don't know if anyone would be interested or not, but they do have the Castlevania collection on sale for like 80% off. So it's Castlevania 1, 2, 3, 4, and a few others, like in a bundle for like $4 right now. There is a good chance I get that. I missed it the last time it was on sale and was very saddened. No! Oh, okay, well, let's just go for it. So there's a non-zero chance that I pick that up and maybe play it, culminating in what could potentially be a playthrough of Symphony of the Night, which I adore. Another PlayStation classic that I've beaten several times. I've played Castlevania 1 a ton when I was a kid, but like kid, like 4 or 5 years old kid. really know what I'm doing. Like, what that accomplishes? I know exactly what that accomplishes. But yeah, I played the first one when I was very young. Never finished it. Never played the second one, and we all know how polarizing it is, and I'd like to give it an honest shake. I've never even seen anything for 3. And then Super Castlevania 4, I played that one a ton, and I still don't think I finished it either. Which is just if I remember correctly, it's just a remake of the first game. So those would all be super fun to play and be terrible at on stream. And then post to YouTube forever.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Kain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Kain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan, Rahab. The antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost. He saved us.
Saved us? From what?
From ourselves.
All of those little leggies. And like, they were always there, but the first times I was playing, never really noticed them. With the remaster edition, you definitely get to see them. I think these stained glass things are so cool. And like, some of them, I don't know, like, and they pretty much always look that way, because like the thing at the bottom of that one kind of looks like a heart with some eyes above it. I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it. Clearly a screaming face, or screaming stomach and boob eyes. I don't know. Like that's the sun glyph from later in the series. No, just neat stuff. Makes me happy. Ow. I will say I like they didn't really know what they wanted to do with a boss fight in water, clearly. And I'm happy that they just said, fuck it, we'll just make it a telekinesis thing and just break the windows instead of trying to force gameplay that is not good. Yeah. There's a decent amount of the "you're killing me" cutscenes. I mean, Melchiah did the "I am released" as you turned him into paste.
Infused with Rahab's soul, you have overcome your former vulnerability to water's touch. Immersion in water will no longer dissolve your physical body, enabling you to swim to areas heretofore beyond your reach.
Heretofore. Alright. And you know, for a PlayStation 1 game, the swimming controls weren't that bad. But this is where some of the, like the rest of this place's puzzles are wild and confuse the hell out of me as a kid. Alright, so we have that one...
Beyond the maelstrom of the abyss, a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Dumas. Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Okay. But first... Oh, this is where I came from. Can't leave the same way. It's fine. I wanted to go and break the strained glass. It's about to be pretty strained. Part of me actually considered, I installed the Indiana Jones game because it's on Game Pass, and part of me considered checking it out today on stream, just to, one, give a little bit of variety to me and to anybody that chooses to watch, and then also so I can upload a small variety of things on the YouTube, since I don't have a better way of recording right now. And I decided later I wanted to play this some more. What's he doing? Oh. Can I even kill you? Oh. I don't know. We'll at some point check out the Indiana Jones game, but I definitely want to do more of this right now. Okay, there's a little door there. This space forever. Door there. Oh. Shaft of light is my way out, maybe? That looks like progress, so let's go down. Oh, really? Okay. You know, as a kid, I found this, and it felt very, very secretive. As an adult playing it again, it feels pretty inevitable. So I remember finding this as a kid and being like, oh my god, I wonder how many people ever found this. Am I the only one? Which, you know, no, I was not.
This elemental forge is tuned to the Soul Reaver's energy. Once baptized in this primordial flame, the blade may be imbued with fire at any future time.
It's crazy to me how many games feel easier as an adult and how many games feel harder. Like, a lot of your reflex rapid movement. Why did I shift? I can swim now. Anyway. Give me a sword. Well, probably would have went out in the water anyway. Whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of games that I play now as an adult, playing back through them, where I'm like, God, I was such a dumb person, such a dumb kid. And then there's other things where it's like, I used to be able to do this. shaft of light is over there. That looks weird. No, this one looks the same, though. Alright, so I guess the green doesn't necessarily mean something. Can't use what it will. The Fire Reaver? No. So that is something I wish, but all the bonfires we've seen throughout the world that you can light torches with, we can now use those to enable or imbue the Solar Reaver with fire now. Get away from me, fishman. Which kinda sucks, but at the same time, the Fire Reaver is pretty overpowered. Like, to the point where if you can shoot an enemy that doesn't currently see you, they just immediately immolate. So you can kill enemies from a distance with one shot without them ever even knowing you were there. And you can do it reliably because it's the Soul Reaver that you can't really drop unless you take damage. Oh, okay. I know where I am. Neat. Dude, I don't know that I ever knew those areas were connected. I probably just got lost as a kid and saved and quit the game to start back in the underground. Man, I've not played this in so long. I did play it on the PlayStation Vita. Shoot. That would have been... I think I still worked at Walmart back then, so that would have been at least 10 years ago. And even then, I don't remember much of that playthrough. I don't even know if I finished it on that playthrough or not. I had the original Blood Omen on the Vita as well. I had the Vita I just used as a portable PlayStation 1. I had Soul Reaver, Blood Omen, Legend of Dragoon, and Metal Gear Solid. And, like, honestly, for me, that's all I needed. Nope. Watch your friend explode. Oh, dude. It was... I don't know. I didn't get to play it much as a kid. I didn't get to play Legend of Dragoon much as a kid. So it was one of those... Alright. So it was one of those that, like, as an adult, I've got to play it more. Because it was one... Oh, they still almost closed. It was one that my dad and stepmom had, so I would only get to play it on, like, every other weekend. And I had two little brothers up there, so I didn't always get to play it, because we had the whole, you know, you have to share time, and have to, I don't know, it's hard to share a JRPG. Especially because I was 7 when when my first little brother was born, and I was 9 when the next one was born. So, you know, I was 9 with a 2 and a 1-year-old. And so by the time I'm 10, 13, what have you, I have to share a JRPG with these kids. I don't want them to use my potions. They're my potions. I'm going to hoard those to the credits. So we all had our own save files, and so we wound up splitting time where, oh, you get to play a JRPG for 20 minutes, which is not really enough most of the time to even make it to a save point even. And so yeah, needless to say, I didn't finish it. Never finished it back then. Okay. Oh, right, pillars. Always. If there's pillars, shift to the ethereal plane and they'll shrink or whatever. And then I started playing it again on the Vita, and I didn't get to finish it because it was one of those things where we got to a point where I wound up selling it for something else, and I didn't really want to, but I couldn't justify keeping the Vita to play a, even then, 20-year-old game. 10-year-old, 15-year-old? God, I'm old. 15-year-old game? What are we doing here? I really should have been paying more attention. Oh! I can imbue my sword here. I just got this ability. That's what I get for doing story time. But yeah, I have technically never finished Legend of Dragoon. I know the last time I was playing, we found out something weird about Dart's dad. I don't know. If it ever makes it to the Xbox, that will be a playthrough, and there will be plenty of stories, because I've started Legend of Dragoon a million times. I've just never managed to finish it. Okay, that makes sense. And I opened this gate so that I could keep my fire sword in the material plane. I understand the puzzle that I have solved. Wild. Heck yeah. Right? For sure.